Mike Williams of US Gamer, and I am about to stream the early part of the Within 2 Tango Gameworks second shot at sort of its, I wouldn't say homage because it's Shinji Mikami's company, follow up to games like Resident Evil. This one pulls from the Resident Evil series, pulls a little bit from Silent Hill, pulls a little bit from horror titles that you've seen before. This is just a static image. So I am much farther in the game. If you've seen my review and progress, I've liked what I've played so far, but I don't want to start streaming from that section. I want to sort of give people a more accurate view of what the earlier part of the game is like, so I've jumped back. So I will be showing. That's a static image. That image. Switch back to the game. There we go. All right. Now the trick is to figure out where I am in this save file. This is relatively early in the game. This is chapter. The area that we're in right now is Sebastian's room. So basically, the entirety of the Within 2 takes place in the STEM world. STEM is this device created by Mobius, which is the evil umbrella-like corporation. And Sebastian thought that his daughter died before the events of the first game. She did not. Mobius took her and hooked her up to STEM and created an entire sleepy American town called Union based on her mind. And something has gone horribly wrong. So Mobius has reached out to Sebastian, been like, hey, daughter's still alive, but everything is not going all that great. Can you go into STEM and find her? So this area is Sebastian's safe house. It's his room created from his memories, uh, where you don't have to worry about anything trying to kill you. Uh, it's a cat. It's a projector that will play slides that you will occasionally find. People who remember the first game will remember the mirrors. These mirrors are what connect Sebastian's safe room to the rest of the STEM world. That's a save point. I won't because I'm way farther. This is a workbench which Sebastian uses to craft and make weapon upgrades. Okay, now I know roughly where I am. I don't even know. So from the crafting menu, you can create bullets, you can create crossroad bullets and health items based on components you'll find around the world. As I said in my review in progress, uh, this is a game that is sometimes stingy with resources. Let's go here. And green gel is how you level up. Obviously, by this point, I had not leveled up at all.
You've brought something with you. A key? Excellent.
Thank you, Tatiana. Uh,
Some
People who've
keys
played the
open
first
doors
game
of
will remember
perception,
Tatiana.
but this isn't one of them. This one is more mundane, but still useful.
Occasionally on the world, you'll find key
Go on.
that
Open
unlock.
one. Its contents are better off in your
Sorry about that. Had to turn off notification noise.
Locked away in here.
Occasionally out in the world, you'll find keys. The keys open these lockers here. Here in your mind space. You get to select them at random. Maybe you'll get something. Maybe you won't get anything useful at all, which just happened. So, got a bunch of green gel. These are the categories of improvements that Sebastian can spend green gel on. Recovery. Athleticism takes care of his stamina. Health. Actually don't know what to take this time around. Say I started with steady hands. No, I started with profile and sneak kills from her. A sneak kill is super important. Better health. I think I can afford anything after that. I think all of the bottom tiers cost 15. Yep. Alright, so I know roughly where I am. Hi, son. Hi, son. Our daughter. I don't wanna, well, you gotta let me know. I can't, like, just, time to leave this freak show of a place. Go back into the other freak show of a place. So this is my safe house. So Sebastian's room is a safe house, but it's separate from the rest of the world. These safe houses are for Mobius survivors, technicians and whatnot, that each have their own little safe areas. Coffee machine. Yeah, my health. So the way health works in this game, as you see up in the top corner when it does appear, is there is a minimum amount of health. As you take damage, you will get down to that minimum. If you're below that minimum and you go hide and you don't take damage for a while and don't move, generate back to that minimum. To get full health back, you need to either use medical syringes or come to safe houses and drink coffee. Coffee recharges in safe houses, so if I drink this one, you see the green bars up at the top. That will drop down to 0, and I won't be able to drink coffee here again for a while. Do I have... bullets does we... not a lot of bullets. We'll make it work. I'm not gonna craft more bullets. It's a waste of resources. Wait, do I? Alright, this is the town itself. A lot of this early on has zombies fallen. I don't actually know what they're called. Uh, this game's version of the Las Plagas. Oh, no light. At this point, I don't have the crossbow, which means, yep, the crossbow is hiding down there in that APC. How did I get there last time? Just one lady zombie killing the folks by herself. Yay, box destruction. You start off with a, just a combat knife for your melee kill. Have to go around the other way. I don't need that axe though. Luckily, as you kill things in this area of the game, they do not respawn. So if I happen to go and kill all of these guys, they won't come back, which means I can run around town without worrying about a lot of stuff. This color right now that you see me in means that Sebastian cannot be seen by Las Plagas or whatever they're called. Mostly going to get the crossbow and then I will go to the rest of the story. Not messing with the tree now. Fortunately, Sebastian doesn't have a way to go prone. This is gonna be. I do this last time. I think I just killed everybody. can get past that guy. Visual acuity is not all that. This is the rest of Union as the STEM world has broken up. Everything has fractured in the town itself. Silent hilling. Can actually probably two guys. That green gel, get that green gel. I'll actually make it. And you want to do this kind of thing to clean up all the zombies in this area, because as I said, they don't respawn unless there's a story reason for them to respawn. So otherwise, this is sort of cleaning things up and making it easier for you to just get around town, run instead of stealth crawling everywhere, which, man. Oh, hey, Mecha Yansha. How you doing? Let's go. There we go.
Haven't seen one of these in a while.
Hey, crossbow. Shock bolt, explosive bolt. As I said, story stuff. Free. Home back. Oh, they walked away. Oh well, I was gonna shock them, but I don't need to, which means I can save a shock bolt. Bottle. I don't remember anything. Oh, I got the crossbow. I'll go on with the story. Okay, handguns. That communicator is how you sort of get around in the rest of the game. Communicator to goodbye. Uh, Johnny Pants. Yes, I believe it's around 14 to 15 chapters like the first game. I'm up to around chapter 10? And this is chapter 3, which is probably one of the longer chapters of the game. Not far enough. Mm-mm-mm. And I think that's all of the zombies in this area. Yeah. Get rid of all these supplies. Let's go make things happen in the rest of the story. So normally at this point I would go back to the safe house and save the game. But I don't need to because I have already passed this point. Thank you for your service, Umbrella Soldier. Right, so basically walk through town listening to these. It's audio, they're not diaries or clips or anything like that. Audio frequencies, that's the word I'm looking for. What? see some. That little eye icon up there means searching. It's gonna take forever to catch him. Okay, bottles. Mosaic. There's another one. There's two. Shh. Come on, biggin. Come on, biggin. Waste bullets. Not what I wanted to do. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Alright. Another one just standing in the middle of nowhere. Sorry, lady person. Ah. Like I said, Las Plagas.
Next time I might not be so lucky.
Might have to go back before I go through all this. Bullets. Crossbow. You know what? I'm gonna Iron Man it. Let's go. Normally, if I was playing for real, I would go back, but nah. As you can see, the number on my little radio is counting down because I've locked onto a specific frequency. And closer, it counts down. Turn around. Vodka and tonic, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm fine with horror games like Evil Within and Resident Evil because as long as I'm armed, I feel better about the proceedings. Turn around, lady. Waste a bottle. Waste a bottle if I don't have to. You were facing the other direction. By the way, let me just say how much easier this. Oh, handgun ammo pouch. Forgot about this, buddy. This is so much easier. I played the original on PS4. This is so much easier with a mouse and keyboard, by the way. Not going in. And see this trippy effect that's happening right now in this house. That's some evil within nonsense. I don't actually remember what happened in this section, but I'm prepared for the. Ah, no. Long hallway. Stop freaking me out. Long hallways. Parts. And a file.
What the hell is this doing here?
Oh. Oh, this is Sebastian stuff. Welcome to the trippy nature within.
File number 15. Interview with Detective Sebastian Castellanos. Detective, could you please tell me about that day at Beacon Mental Hospital?
I told you 10 times already.
Let's go through it one more time.
This is more like an interrogation than an interview.
Please.
Oh no.
Detective.
That's me.
files. Sad.
We had a call. Something happening at Beacon Mental Hospital. We went in, but it wasn't the hospital. It was somewhere else.
Are you certain that's what you saw?
My story's not gonna change, damn it. It was like hell in there. A whole other world.
And this all took place at the hospital?
I just said it didn't. Jesus, can't you understand?
I understand that you've been under considerable stress.
That was the counseling they made me do after.
Oh, I forget. Did I do?
It was just a fever dream. A figment of your imagination.
It wasn't a dream. I was inside of a killer's mind. It was as real as you are.
Yo, Seven Pains. That would be amazing if he was waking his persona.
Reality. Perhaps if we...
For anyone not in the chat, Seven Pains said, "Oh, he's waking his persona," which this is a lot like. That Sebastian would take the gun and put it
Was
up
he
to
just
his
head
head. And
shrinking me, or
what would he create?
did he know something I didn't? You cannot keep me here.
Sebastian be trippin', do 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 do, trippin' all the time. As I said in the review in progress, one of the things I like about this game, so the previous game, until you got to the later part, hadn't brought up the stem device. So everything sort of felt unconnected. It felt like you were jumping from this horror situation to this completely different horror situation. Whereas this is framed much better by the town itself. And then there's a good reason to jump to all of these different weird moments.
Beacon. I can't be back.
The hell you can't, Sabby. The hell you can't. Glad fans will remember this area from the first game. A similar area to this from the first game.
What the hell is going on?
What the hell is going on, Sab?
Were those just memories? What do you want?
Sebastian, are you all right? Your vitals suddenly spiked. about to go into cardiac arrest.
I saw a beacon. I was there again.
How could that be? This is a completely new stem.
I don't know. But I know what I saw. God, I hope it doesn't happen again. It's bad enough in here already. I don't want to have to relive the past over and over.
Some of the dialogue is still
This is
Resident
trying to
Evil
mess with
4
me.
style.
Can't get
Still
distracted.
sort of
Gotta find Lily.
plotting and delivered not all that great. But I like it. It's good for the feel. This right here is red gel, and there are rare weapon parts that unlock tiers within their Sebastian progression system or weapon upgrades. Red gel is for Sebastian. Done here now. Guys, get up. Safe house. Turn off my... You guys are all gonna get up very soon. Bars are rocking. Don't come a knocking. That beacon right there, that's a safe house beacon. Everything is A-O. Trying to remember which of these guys gets up. So this panel right here opens via a shock bolt.
So much for stealth.
Communicator allows me to resonate with previous memories.
Okay, door's locked. Windows secure. Power disabled. Nothing's getting in here. Not even you, Hayes! Find yourself another safe house! This place is locked tight! Understand? Shit. This is so fucked. I didn't sign up for this. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. You're locked in, man. Just gotta wait it out. What the fuck was that sound? How did that get in here? What the hell is that? No!
Safe house is safe. So this is where I would normally save, but I'm not going to. But I will show you the marrow. Don't be afraid of that sound. That's just the mirror back to Sebastian's room cracking. It's letting me know, hey, everything is great. Smoke bolt. Coffee. Coffee. Now. Health syringe, which is good. Before I continue the game, I will show you the marrow. So the marrow is essentially, if you remember Resident Evil 2, the Umbrella facility, the marrow is...
Huh.
Huh?
Looks like it's locked by some
Oh,
sort
I
of
guess I
password.
can't. Well, I would have, but I guess I can't. The marrow is Mobius's facility within the STEM world. Back there. I don't need anything else in here. Workbench. Alright. Smoke lady over there. I don't actually know the full names of all these characters, so it's not like she's called Smoke Lady in the game. I'm sure she has a cool video game name like Fallen or something like that. I don't know what it is. I apologize for my cheap naming schemes. So pit stop. Pop in there. Unlike the first game, which ran a little rough on PCs, this runs pretty well. As you can see up in the top corner, that's my NVIDIA frame counter. So we're always around 60, 59 for the most part. Kits. Nicknames are the best way to identify enemies. So for reasons undisclosed at this point, this entire world was created by Sebastian's daughter, who he thought died in a fire. She is what Mobius calls the core. She has full control over this world. With the exception of the fact that there is a psychopath who has come and kidnapped her, and as such taken control of this area. Hence all the townspeople being corrupted. And what? This is a lily man.
What the? Are these lilies?
Nah, man. There's another little girl in this town somewhere.
Lily! Are you here? It's Dad. Where'd she go?
The little arrows, by the way, if you notice the little arrows popping up, that's letting you know that there's cover available. Hit space and he snaps to it. That's all that is. It's not like some sort of glitch or something like that.
Lily. It's okay. It's me.
Your princess is in another castle, Sebastian.
Damn it. All right, calm down. How do I get in there?
Mecha Yansha, I will accept your nickname for me, Mike and Cookies. Ah, man, that makes me want milk and cookies now. Damn it, Mecha Yansha. How dare you? Johnny Pants, yes. Alan Wake for the town sections. Yes, that is another thing that it can remind you. As I said in the review in progress, it feels like the Evil Within pulls from a bunch of different horror
Lily's doll.
games and
She's been here.
films and other shows and whatnot. But whereas the first Evil Within just sort of did it and it felt disjointed to me, this feels a little bit more cohesive. It makes more sense, and the way that they bring stuff together feels a little bit better than it did in the first game.
Lily. Oh my god, she's in trouble.
Of course
Someone's
she's in
chasing
trouble.
her. I should check out around back. See where that window comes out.
This is why you came here. You came here because she was in trouble. It's gonna be out here because this game. No bullets. Shotgun shell.
All right, Lily. Where did you run off to? What the? Another signal. Good. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there.
Where are you? Where are you?
Do. Here it comes. Hate these things. Hate them. I don't have enough bullets. Don't have enough bullets. Ah, why? I don't have any bullets. Sucks. It's alright. The stream is almost over. But I do want to at least open up City Hall. In the fire. Oh, okay. And this is what I'm talking about, as you're going to see in a second. Stop moving. You see that little notch in my life bar? That's the minimum level of life. And hey. Which way was I going? That away. Statue has a key. Key.
Sounds like someone's in trouble. Those things will kill her if I don't do something.
Uh. Whatever.
Shit!
Dead, dead. Dead Sebastian. There he goes. I knew it was coming. Oh. And if you don't save, it'll auto save for certain places, as you can see right here. But if you don't save, of course, you have to go through things. And sometimes enemies move, like that guy was over here before. just gonna keep walking forward, or you gonna come back here, buddy? I hear you, dude. It's a struggle life. Have to stop moving in order to heal. As I said, safe house. Coffee, man. Coffee! Yay! Ah, I agree, Sebastian. Use this to get back to Sebastian's room. Yes. By the way, that cat isn't like in my isn't in my thing. It's just part of the game. There's a cat. Let's see. I got a picture? I'll get the picture before.
Hey, Kidman.
What can I do for you, Sebastian?
Beacon. My life was skidding off the track before I went into that place. Being inside Ruvik's
I
head
know.
like
I love
that,
you too, Doodle.
I haven't been the same since. They tried to tell me it was all in my mind, but my mind couldn't have dreamt up the things I saw in there.
You don't have to remind me. I was there too.
Yeah. Your pals in Mobius didn't have any problem putting you in danger, did they?
Maybe. But if I wasn't with you, we might not have made it out alive.
There are times when I'm not sure I ever made it out. And now I'm in another stem.
And I'm still with you. We're going to get out alive. Just like the last time.
Come on.
I hope you're right about that.
That is the evil within. 2. El Dos. The other mirror. Safe house. Gone.
Thanks, Kitty.
Thank you for the green vest. So here is where I would normally craft weapon parts. I mean, not weapon parts, craft bullets. You can craft via the field crafting menu, but it costs more resources, and resources are already at a premium. So I would not recommend it. Vodka and tonic. That cat was the youngest. That's Doodle. Super nice, but also somewhat annoying every now and then. Yes, I'm talking to you. But that is the end of our stream. This is Evil Within 2. So far, I'm really enjoying it, folks. Flamethrower, no. No. Chainsaws? Sebastian isn't like a master man. Does this look like we have flamethrower stuff around here? There's no flamethrower stuff here. Anyways, that's the end of our stream. Adventure with sad, bearded Sebastian Castellanos, and I should be done maybe today or tomorrow morning, at which point I will update the final score. But until then, I'm really enjoying it. I think this is a uh, much, much wanted improvement on the first game, which I didn't hate the first game. I just felt it was a bit rough and uneven. Um, this comes together a lot more cohesively. I still have a few issues here and there, like I would like the stealth to be a little bit more buffed up and perhaps have a longer gap between uh, oh hey the enemy sees you and stealth kills don't work anymore and an actual stealth kill going on. But otherwise, I'm really liking what I've played so far, and I would tentatively recommend. So that is the end of our stream, folks. Thank you, as always, for joining me for US Gamer Lunch Hour. Uh, it will happen at the same time every uh, 11 a.m. PT, 2 p.m. ET. Next week, I will not be here streaming because I will be elsewhere playing a game I can't talk about. So I'm actually going to be in San Francisco for the entire week, working from there and for an event. So not sure what we'll be streaming next week, but I won't be the one streaming it. So look forward to some new faces, probably Katie and someone else, maybe Kat. Um, look forward to those new faces for next week, and then I'll be back the week afterwards, streaming as usual. If you like what you saw today, as always, subscribe, and you can check out all of our stuff on usgamer.net. Thank you for joining us, folks. Bye.